guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April, and for today's video I'm talking to you all about my winter slash spring, probably we're getting into spring slowly, top 10 skincare products that I've been using. And it's not necessarily my favorites, it's just what I keep going towards. It's things that I'm trying to work through because for whatever reason I'm just trying to not like buy a million things because I have so many things and I just want to kind of work through what I have. That way I'm not constantly throwing things out. So I'm just going to go in order of the way that I would actually use the products, and I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons of everything and tell you if I'll be repurchasing them or if I won't be. The first thing are these makeup wipes. These are from Rain Cosmetics. Rain Cosmetics is a pretty big pageant makeup brand. They sponsored the Miss USA pageant for quite a while. They sponsored the New York State pageants and all of that for quite some time, so that is why I have these. They are alcohol-free. It has vitamin E infused into the wipes. I feel like these are nice because they're not very glycerin heavy and they're a lot heavier with the oils, so it does help break down the product without drying out your skin. And I find that a lot of makeup wipes tend to just dry me out, even though they feel wet to the touch. Right after that, my skin is just like a complete like dry, like, you know what, it's like really shiny because it's so dry. That's how my skin gets with a lot of makeup wipes. So these are really good. I will definitely be repurchasing these. And I like that it comes in a box and each makeup wipe is individually wrapped. It makes it good for travel. Now, you guys know I'm really not heavy on the eye makeup. I rarely even wear eye makeup, but when I do, this is the eye makeup remover that I've been turning to. It is the Lumine Finland waterproof eye makeup remover. I got this from Ulta. It's kind of cheap. I'll link everything in the description bar below if you guys want to go check everything out and see the prices. Like I said, it's good for waterproof makeup, which when I do eye makeup, I typically am wearing higher end eye makeup, so things tend to be either waterproof or I've got the lashes or all of that kind of stuff where things can be a little bit tough and gritty to get off of your eyes. So this has been good. It is not making my eyes feel like dry or watery. My eyes are not sensitive to this, and I find that my eyes get sensitive to a lot of things. So this is good for now. Don't know if I'll repurchase it as of right now. I'm just kind of bored of it. I don't know if you guys are like me and you guys get kind of bored of products after a while. But for right now, it's great. And yeah, we'll see if I repurchase it. This next thing I know I've talked about in a video before. I mention her brand all the time. This is the Elizabeth Arden Combination Visible Difference Skin Balancing Exfoliating Cleanser. That is a really long name for this bottle. I go to the Red Door spas. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a very, very nice spa. I know that they have quite a few of them in New York. I don't know where else they have them across the country, but I do know it is a national brand. So if you can save your money, it's a little bit of a splurge, but if you could save your money and go get a massage there, go get a facial, you will not regret it. I'm telling you, it is so relaxing and well worth it. So anyway, every time I go there, I wind up buying new Elizabeth Arden skincare products. And this one is a very, very light exfoliating cleanser. It is not something that is super heavy or super gritty and too intense for the skin, where if you have sensitive skin, or you have even drier skin, like you can still use it. You're not going to rip your face off. It just takes off the extra dry little flaky patches that you have, and it does leave you with baby smooth skin without over drying you. I'm honestly not opposed to using this every day, and I usually would never say that for an exfoliant, but just use it sparingly and a little bit lightly. So it's pretty much only recommended every day for like the T-zone area. Speaking of Elizabeth Arden, this is the toner that I love. I've always loved this toner and I just can't stop turning to it. This is the Combination Visible Difference Skin Balancing Toner. So it's from the same line in the same regular combination skin faction or whatever you would call it. This toner is not, it doesn't give you that burn. I know that a lot of the toners that I would try in the past, whether from the drugstore, even from Sephora or Ulta, just tend to make my skin burn. And that's even when I have oily skin. The fragrance is too much. You can feel the alcohol burning into your skin. It is very heavy in salicylic acid, even though it may only be like 2%. Most of them only have 2% salicylic acid. You still feel it like cracking your skin, and it's just, I don't know, it's just way too much for someone like me who I don't typically have problematic skin, so this is really great. It just helps take away my redness. It helps just sort of like even out the tone in my skin, and on the occasion when I do break out, especially if it's something like a hormonal breakout, then this is the perfect answer for me. Now this I have mentioned in a video for sure, probably a million times. This is the Feeling Beautiful Freeman Facial Clay Mask in Avocado and Oatmeal. This, I literally got this, guys, from CVS, and I believe it's like $7, this whole thing. And it lasts forever, and it is such a good clay mask. I feel like it is so undervalued. I don't even know if they keep it like I don't even know where they keep it. I remember I found it in like the most hidden section in CVS, and I was just like, why do people not know about this? This is incredible. And they have a bunch of different ones. They have like a blue exfoliating one. They have brightening ones. It's just, it is so good. I find it effective. I know that every single time I take this off, my skin feels great. My breakouts go away very quickly. It's just a really, really good clay mask, and it is well worth it, especially with the price. So this next mask is the Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask. So it's exfoliating in the sense that it is a peel off mask. And it is an antibacterial. Honey's an antibacterial for your face, but it's not anything that's like gritty, but it's not, it doesn't also have AHAs and PHAs in it, which are like a chemical exfoliant. It's simply just the fact that it is a peel off mask. This leaves my skin feeling really silky smooth. I use this more when my skin is completely normal and I just want to feel like a baby even more so, as opposed to when I have really heavily problematic skin. If I have something like a really extreme breakout or very crazy dry patches, this is something I'm going to pass on. It's not going to moisturize my skin, nor is it going to activate itself enough on my skin in which it actually helps with my breakout all that much. So this is a really good product. I don't know if I'll be repurchasing it. I do like it, but I'm not like in love with it. Okay, this next mask is the Global Beauty Care Collagen Spa Treatment Mask. It is an anti-aging serum. I have a lot to say about this, but I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. When I put this on my face and when I take it off, my skin feels hydrated. Now, if you look at the ingredients on this, the second ingredient is glycerin, and then it just goes into a whole bunch of like synthetic stuff. It feels really good to the touch when you're touching the actual mask. It's one of those leave-on face moisturizing masks, but it feels really good to the touch. But after a while, this is one of those things that's just going to dry you out. I will not be repurchasing these. It came in a pack of, I believe, like 6. You leave it on for about 20 minutes. I just don't find it effective. I feel like you're sitting there with wet soap on your face. It kind of drives me a little bit nuts. But I've used it a few times to see if maybe it was just me. Like, I didn't know if maybe I had like residue from like my cleanser on. So I've definitely been using it. And then I just realized I was like, nope, don't like it. So this is something I will not be repurchasing. It is like okay if you need some temporary moisture, if you're like going out that night and you just want to sort of give your skin a smooth base before you put on your makeup. I think that's fine, but I think for long-term skincare, this is a definite pass. So this next product is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. It is good. It is definitely moisturizing. It's a very heavy and thick eye cream. I don't recommend wearing it during the daytime. I pretty much use it as a nighttime cream under my eyes. It hasn't done nearly as much for me as coconut oil has. As far as my under eye circles go, I have pretty heavy under eye circles. It definitely moisturizes for sure, but it doesn't brighten anything, and hyaluronic acid is supposed to give you that brightening effect. Most eye creams are supposed to give you that brightening effect. It's supposed to help take away those bags and those dark under eye circles, and I find that this just doesn't do it. It just moisturizes well. Probably will be passing on this as far as a repurchase goes, but it's an okay product if you have very dry eyes. This next product is the Body Shop's Tea Tree Blemish Fade Night Lotion. I use it occasionally at night, but I actually use this more so during the day underneath my makeup because it is not too heavy and it kind of just sort of freshens my face. It makes my face feel like it can like breathe. It does have tea tree oil in it, which is really good for breakouts. Obviously, that's why it's meant for blemished skin. It does have a green tint to it. I feel like my skincare should not have any sort of colorant in it at all, so I just use this during the day, but it does help keep me moisturized throughout the day. But I typically put on some sort of serum prior to, or I layer this quite a bit because it kind of just seeps into the skin very quickly. And for my last product, you guys, just nothing beats it, guys. Just regular, organic, extra virgin coconut oil. I use the Nature's Promise brand. I'm telling you, nothing has fixed my skin the way that coconut oil has fixed my skin. I feel like nothing fixes anything on my body the way that coconut oil fixes it. It's just crazy. I found that when I was using coconut oil for my under eye circles were brightening up so quickly as long as I was consistent with it. Every time I put it on my body, my skin retains the moisture. It is not getting dried out, not getting dry patches. It just helps my skin stay blemish free. It's an antifungal. It's just, there's so many positive benefits to coconut oil. Obviously, I'm not going to rant about it. Well, I'm kind of ranting about it now, but like I'm not going to continue to rant about it. You guys know that Just, I'm all for all natural everything. I feel like this is the most effective product that I've ever used on my face, and it is ultimately the cheapest for the amount that you are getting in the jar. So I just think that if you need anything with your face, whether you have breakouts, you have sensitive skin, you have dry skin, you have combination skin, coconut oil is the answer. It's going to fix your balances. If you have oily skin, it's going to help your blemishes fade, and it's going to help your skin stop being so sensitive, and it'll help tone your skin and brighten up your under eye circles. All right, I'm done, I swear. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what you guys use for your face, and if you recommend anything else for my skin, or especially my under eye circles. Like I said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and click that bell notification that's down below to get notifications for my videos, because I put out new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And don't forget to click right here to go watch Sunday's video, which is all about defeating overwhelm. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.